Let's talk about App Engine Flexible Environment. The App Engine Flexible Environment is an excellent option for deploying web applications, backends for mobile applications, HTTP APIs, and internal business applications. App Engine Flexible Environment provides default settings for infrastructure components. You can customize settings such as network, subnetwork, port forwarding, and instance tags. SSH access to VM instances in the flexible environment is disabled by default. You can enable root access to the underlying VM instances. App Engine Flexible Environment runs a Docker image for your application. If needed, you can generate the Docker image of the application and run it in other container-based environments such as Google Container Engine. App Engine Flexible Environment supports Java 8, Python 2.7 and 3.5, Node.js, Ruby, PHP, .NET Core, Go, and other runtimes based on a custom Docker image or open source Docker file. You can use Google Cloud Client libraries to programmatically interact with other Google Cloud Platform services. You can use App Engine Flexible Environment to get started with a microservices architecture for your application. The application shown here deploys a front-end service and a back-end service that are loosely coupled through Cloud PubSub. You can go from code to production with a single command. After you develop your application, you can deploy to your test, staging, or production environment with a single command, gcloud app deploy. When you run this command, App Engine Flexible Environment automatically uploads your source code to cloud storage, builds a Docker image for your application with the runtime environment, and pushes the image to Google Container Registry. You don't need to set up any Docker scripts for applications that use one of App Engine's native runtime environments. So what else does App Engine Flexible Environment do behind the scenes? App Engine sets up a load balancer and runs your application in 3 zones to ensure that your application is always up and running. App Engine launches and auto-scales Google Compute Engine instances to run your application and ensure that your application can scale up or down depending on traffic volume. App Engine also sets up other services that are crucial for application monitoring and management, such as monitoring, logging, error reporting, health checks, and SSL. App Engine Flexible Environment enables you to quickly deploy your application without manual infrastructure setup. It automatically applies critical backward compatible updates and security updates to the underlying operating system. If you need more control, you can directly SSH to the VM instances to work with custom runtimes and more. With App Engine Flexible Environment, you can deploy safely with zero downtime. App Engine Flexible Environment enables you to perform canary testing. You can verify a production release before serving any external traffic. You can perform A/B testing of your application and deploy updates by easily splitting traffic between the current version and the new version. After you verify that the new version works, you can migrate all traffic to the new version without any downtime. App Engine Flexible Environment is ideal for highly scalable web-focused applications. You can use App Engine Flexible Environment for HTTP or HTTPS request responses and applications that deploy public endpoints. You can also implement CI/CD pipelines that use Jenkins or Spinnaker to deploy applications to App Engine. When is App Engine Flexible Environment not the right choice for your application? Consider other compute environments such as Container Engine or Compute Engine if your application needs to support other network protocols besides HTTP or HTTPS. So when is App Engine Flexible Environment not the right choice for an application? Consider other compute environments such as Container Engine or Compute Engine if your application needs to support network protocols other than HTTP or HTTPS. You can't write data to persistent disks with App Engine. App Engine Flexible Environment enables you to add volumes to TempFS These files are in memory only. Currently, App Engine Flexible Environment is not ideal for applications with spiky or very low traffic. At least 2 instances are running at all times to serve traffic. App Engine has another flavor called the App Engine Standard Environment. If you do have applications that have spiky or very low traffic, App Engine Standard Environment may be an option for you. App Engine Standard Environment is another flavor of App Engine and is a possibility in case of spiky or low traffic apps. Applications that run on App Engine Standard Environment, though, must use App Engine Standard APIs. App Engine Standard APIs are supported only in the App Engine Standard environment. So if you've built an app using App Engine Standard APIs, you cannot run it on another platform such as App Engine Flexible Environment, Container Engine, or Compute Engine. Applications that are developed using Google Cloud Client libraries can be moved to another compute environment such as Cloud Functions, Container Engine, or Compute Engine if the needs of the application change. For more information about App Engine Standard Environment, see the Downloads and Resources pane.